The biggest question that gets asked every day in FIFA is what is the best card to invest in? And more times than not, some people will ask questions as well saying, is this card a good one to invest to? When should I buy this one? And most of the time, those cards are actually really poor choices for investments. And I've really never seen a video of anyone talking about the worst cards to invest in or cards that you should not invest in. So in today's video, we're gonna go over the cards that you should not invest in because they will probably lose you coins. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up on it. It helps the channel grow and it's much appreciated. And if you guys are enjoying the daily FIFA 22 market videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss out on another video from me. And if you guys do want to support the channel further, consider joining the channel memberships where we have tons of perks, including a private Discord to chat in, as well as potential monthly giveaways. So guys, I'm actually really excited to make this video. I think it's going to be really fun and unique. And I kind of want to talk about cards to not invest in, really ever. When any promo comes, I feel like these cards should never be invested in at these certain times. This isn't to say that sometimes these cards may be good to invest in, but more times than not, these are going to be cards that, with good reason, you shouldn't invest in based on timing, just market demand and all that good stuff. So obviously we do have Rule Breakers Team 2 coming tomorrow, and I've been getting a lot of questions asking about meta cards heading into. Whenever you're heading into a promo, it's never really a great idea to invest in any cards that are usable or meta, and this is because of our 6 p.m. supply that we always get with the promo packs, and soon with Black Friday coming, we'll start getting lightning rounds during every pack period. And for those that don't know, lightning rounds are basically a limited supply of 50k, 100k, and 125ks from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. UK. But every day with a new promo, we get a ton of new promo packs. Actually, just every day we get promo packs. And what that does is brings a ton of supply on the market. So with all those gold cards that people like to buy, as you guys can see, gold cards come out way more often than any other card, obviously. So what happens is with that supply coming in, you will see prices start to decline. And if we go into the price graphs of almost every gold card, actually of every gold card, you'll see every weekend the card just kind of goes down a little bit lower each time. Now, there will be a rare exception for maybe Mbappe or Ronaldo or some of these top cards, but more times than not, you'll see that these cards do end up dropping down. And as you can see, like I said, Kylian Mbappe, he's a rare case where he's the only card that's kind of gone up. But I will say it is very rare when one of you guys asks me for investment tips on a Kylian Mbappe. More times than not, it's on our lower tier meta cards, which have fallen quite a bit and will continue to do so and eventually become fodder.
Good fodder.
I'm serious, these gold cards will become fodder very soon. So for example, Raphael Varane. After every weekend, it seems he just ends up going a little bit lower, and obviously this has been the trend going on every time. So, I mean, I can go through all these cards if you want. I'll go through one more card though, just for the sake of the video, and we'll go over Ousmane Dembele, who's 83 rated. Because as of late, you'll see Ousmane basically has gone down a majority of the time, aside from maybe last week. He did go up from a Tuesday to a Wednesday, but you guys can see the trend that followed was he's kind of gone down. And he's probably going to continue so as he does re-enter packs after his Rule Breaker Team 1 card, goes out of packs. So more times than not with gold cards, you guys never really want to invest in the meta ones. Now, of course, fodder's a different story because obviously fodder hits those low points. Of course, we've talked about fodder plenty of times in previous videos. You guys can just go and watch those videos if you want to learn more about fodder. However, when it does come to fodder, and this will kind of lead me to my next card to never invest in, or buy right away, and that's going to be fodder cards that are already inflated. And more times than not, I never like the idea of buying fodder when it's on a spike during this period. Right after that, we got that hero card, there were a lot of people asking me if they should buy fodder cards, right, or buy and invest in fodder cards after they had already gone up due to the hero. Now, personally for me, if something's already taken off and I'm not in, most of the time I do not go in, because if those people did end up buying at 20k, they'd already be losing 2k coins, or yeah, 2k coins a card, which really just is unfortunate because that train had already taken off. And that's something that I always kind of advise, is never to buy in to any of those cards when they are taking off, or when they've already taken off. Obviously, in the hype and the lead up before something's really started to take off, yes, but in this case, you never want to invest in cards that have already taken off. Now, my next one, and this is a big one, honestly, because I get tons of questions. Every week, people always ask me, should I invest in the Team of the Week cards? Now, this one's a mixed answer because yes, you can invest in Team of the Week cards, but you guys never want to invest in the beginning of a Team of the Week. Most of you guys ask me literally when Team of the Week comes out, should I invest in the new card that came out? Should I invest in the new Vinicius card that came out? More times than not, no. You never want to invest in any of the Team of the Week cards that come out right away because we know how fast these cards can die out. Now, of course, this is more of a meta kind of thing. We don't really get many meta Team of the Week cards anymore anyways. Before Marquinhos and Vinicius, for example, I've had many people ask me already if it was a good idea to invest in some of these cards, and I always say no, not yet, because what always happens is when we get a promo, we get that Friday pack supply, these Team of the Week cards always get killed in price. It happens literally every time. You can go to any new card that comes out, and you'll see the first day the price is so high, and the second day the price is like all the way down here. And this is always the case. You never want to invest in these cards right on the first day. We see it every week. Team of the Week cards you never want to touch until the weekend or after the weekend. And that even goes for fodder cards too, unless of course they're already at discard price, like for example Buffon is, although I would never really invest in Buffon anyways. But for example, like if an 84 Team of the Week card was sat at 10k, yes, that's okay to invest in a card like that, but I would always just wait because we have so much supply to come into the market from the weekend that it's just never a good idea to hop right into those cards. And now finally, I want to talk about the promo cards and why you should never invest in them right away too. You don't want to invest in these cards, especially at the start of this week. I got a lot of questions last week asking me about, investing in Ousmane Dembele. And right off the bat, I was like, guys, no, you should not invest in Ousmane Dembele. It's a Friday or a Saturday. It's always a bad idea. And here's exactly why. The first day he was sat at over $1 million basically for both consoles. And as you guys can see now, he is much, much less. And you guys always want to invest in these cards after they leave packs because they just get constantly supplied throughout the entirety of the week. And this is going to happen for every promo this year. You guys never want to invest in any of these cards right away unless you buy or you're flipping. And if you're flipping, obviously this is a completely different story because there were flipping opportunities for Ousmane Dembele on the first day. But as far as investing and holding, no, you never want to invest in these cards. And I know many people, they say, should I invest in him at this, price right away when it's very low? And I tell them no sometimes too, because I know that you guys are not going to flip them. That you guys are going to try and hold for a couple days. And when you're investing in a card like this, you never want to hold. It's a flip, it's a trade. And even then it's very, very risky to do, of course. So when it comes to any promo this year, guys, you always want to just kind of stick to just letting them kind of sit down at the bottom of the week. Most cards you'll see around the Tuesday, Wednesday period are at their lowest. And I think that's just when people are, kind of done. And as you guys can see here, yeah, even, Wednesday right here was Rudiger's lowest. Rudiger came down from 400k down to like 280, 260. So, these are all going to be cards that fall down, and we can go to previous promos too, and we'll see the exact kind of trend. Now, obviously, Road to the Knockouts are going to be a little bit different because they are live cards that are upgradable. But when Timo Werner, his first week when he came out, you'll see that his card was also kind of a card that dipped down from release because he opened up very high. So as you guys can see, on the Friday, he started at 900k and he ended up dipping down to about 830. Now, of course, he did go out of packs. Chelsea ended up winning their Champions League game or whatever, and he's getting very close to an upgrade. So obviously he was going to go up, and that's the same with the ones to watch cards. But any cards that aren't live cards like Rule Breakers, the Adidas Black Friday, Road to the or Team of the Group Stage, Footmas, Team of the Year, those cards, you'll end up seeing that majority of the time these cards don't hit their lowest point until like later in the week. Another card you guys also never want to invest in is any low tier icons. Low tier icons are like gold cards, guys. They sink down so much in price, and let's be real, we are never gonna get those icon SBCs back where, you know, they required icons to go in them or whatever. It just doesn't look likely, and the prices of these low tier icons will just continue to drop, especially when we get primes in December and stuff like that, and then prime moments in February. Unfortunately, these are just a card that are only going to lose value and are going to hurt you in the long run. So for me, I would just kind of avoid those. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys making it all the way to the end of this video. Of course, if you want to further support the channel, check out the channel memberships. You guys can do it from the description or on my channel. You guys will get access to my private Discord. It's not a premium trading Discord, but it's like a place where you can ask questions, talk with the community, and then you guys get entered into giveaways and all that cool stuff as well. So definitely check it out. You get some other perks as well. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video and watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.